Gentlemen, welcome. Week 1 recap. I'm your host, Tom Ace Rothstein, owner of the Tangiers Incorporated Casino and Fantasy Baseball team. Has Week 1 been a lot of surprises? You got the Pirates leading the NL Central. Who the fuck would have thought that? The fucking New York Metropolitans leading the NL East after a tremendous managing by Mickey Callaway last night. Walking the bases loaded in the bottom of the ninth. Great fucking move. I loved it. I called it from the get-go. Me and Pete were texting mid-game. I was saying, you got to walk the base loaded. Great fucking call. They wound up winning that game in extras. Really surprising me right now. The Mets. And another person who is surprising me, a player by the name of Shohei Ohtani, the Japanese Babe Ruth. Ohtani-san, I like to call him. Back here, I have a Shohei Ohtani home run counter. As you guys can tell, I have Ohtani home runs 4, 3. Ohtani home runs against 1. That means he's hit 3 home runs. He's given up 1. Kid looks like the real deal. 106 overall fantasy points. Number 1 overall in our league. Really feels real good to own a guy like him. You plug him into a utility spot on the days he's not pitching, and you just plug and pop him when he pitches. The guy's fucking like he's like a jackpot. Every time he just fucking wins. 106 points. That is a ridiculous week in fantasy. He's probably put up the most points in fantasy week 1s probably in the history of like fantasy sports. I've never seen anything like this. A guy doing this shit. 3 home runs. I think he has about an 18 or 19 Ks. What the fuck? This guy is the real deal Holyfield. And yours truly, baby. 59th overall pick. What a fucking pick that was. Stud, man. I really think he has a really good chance to break 1,000 points. The way he's pitching and hitting. I think he's going to calm down with the hitting a little bit. I mean, he's not going to be batting 389 the whole year, but definitely could see him batting 270, 280, 20, 22, 23 home runs. Not bad, only getting 400 at-bats. Love this guy, Ohtani. I'm really high on him. Definitely favorite to win Rookie of the Year. Going into the recap, I scored the most points, had a dominant outing. Shohei Ohtani actually scored more points than Gordo's best 2 pitchers combined. And his best 2 pitchers combined pitched 5 starts. Just goes to show you how much this guy Ohtani just fucking dominated. After only 2 starts pitching and 4, 5, 6 games hitting, he had more points than Scherzer and Kershaw did combined. Fucking ridiculous. So, I beat Kershaw and Scherzer on a 2-star and a 3-star week. I'm liking my odds in this league. I like my team a lot. I'm not going to go too much into my team because I know what my team is. Gordo put up a fucking tremendous showing. He went pitcher happy in the beginning. He just started everyone. And I knew I was down, but I knew I wasn't out because I was like 6 pitchers behind him. So I knew once I caught up on pitching, that was a fucking wrap for him. But yeah, he had Tanner Roark. The beginning of the week pitched really well against the Mets last night. Didn't pitch that well. He actually wound up benching him, which was a good bench, but he had to bench him because he couldn't start him anyway. Kershaw and Scherzer not doing exactly what you thought they would be doing, but Kershaw very happy with that 21 points. You should be extremely happy with that. And then Scherzer very happy with that 21.9 average and 43 total points. I mean, solid outings from both of those guys. They still didn't have their games where they just go bonkers and throw 8 innings with 12 strikeouts, complete games, all that nonsense. They're going to do it. That's what they do. James Paxton got his fucking tits rocked twice, I think. No, once. Second time he settled down a little. But Gordo was picking guys up left and right. I don't know if that's going to work too well in this league. I feel like some of these guys that are out on the waiver wire, even though it's like a Tuesday or Thursday game, teams are off. You don't want to be picking up these guys, plug them in to go -2, -3. Sometimes it's better off just sitting back and saying, fuck it. I know what my team is for the week. I'm going to relax. I have this guy who's been a little hot. I'm just going to fucking keep him. I'm not going to keep rotating guys. Gordo, that's where I think your problem was. You just kept rotating guys in and out. You're picking guys up left or right. I mean, this week was a little different because my team went off, but I think other weeks it might bite you. Other weeks it could help you too. You never know. But definitely like your team, Gordo. Um, you scored the third most points, taking an L. Fourth most points, taking an L. Kind of unlucky, Gordo. Really always been unlucky in fantasy sports. I've been unlucky too, though. I mean, I have guys on the DL already, just like a lot of the teams so far. It's fucking really annoying. But Gordo, I really like your hitting. Fucking Paul DeJong has been crushing the ball. Definitely think he's gonna come back down to earth. He strikes out too much. The guys who strike out a lot, they always come back down to earth. Especially in points leagues like this, you go -2, -3. You have a week where you go -4 for the entire week, and I think that's gonna start coming from him because he's fucking. I mean, he's good, but I don't think he's gonna hit 35 home runs. Yeah, Conforto too came back extremely early. Didn't expect that from him at all. I think you got a little really lucky with him. You took him really, really, really late. 148th overall. There was some guys that were taking probably 70th, 80th, 90th overall. That Conforto was better than, and he's already back playing, which is amazing. Never saw this coming from him. We thought he was going to be back in May. Definitely helping out those fucking Metropolitans too. Yep. Who else? Oh, and Patrick Corbin, Gordo. He fucking lit my tits up. Fucking, he is... I think he's averaging, 29 and a half right now. Sixth best pitcher. Only 2 starts, too, which is fucking... That's a little shady because some guys have had three starts already, which is crazy. I have pitchers that have pitched once. What the hell's going on? Yeah, but Corbin, 20 strikeouts, 1.380 ERA, .77 whip on the week. Monstrous performance against the Dodgers. He almost no hit them. Gave up 1 hit in 7 1/3, 12 strikeouts. Really good game pitched. Gordo, you got a solid team. Got to stay up on it though. Only way to win in fantasy baseball is to keep managing. Next matchup, A to the Rizzo versus the Carpenters. And Pete and Marco, this is what they're going to do. They're going to win. They're going to win ball games. Pete and Marco, they're incredible fantasy managers. I've been in plenty of leagues with both of them, on each other's teams, managing with them. I know how both of them think, and I think it's a little advantage for me because I know how both of them think. And me and Marco are on another team together, and I like throwing guys that I'm like, yo, pick this guy up, because I want to see if he's going to start picking them up in the other league. And it happened already with Scott Kingery. Definitely happened with Scott Kingery. But yeah, Pete's team, nice. Bryce Harper, he is such a stud. That guy, his swing is so beautiful. I cannot wait for the Yankees to pay him $400 million. It's going to be fucking incredible. You know what I'm saying? $400 million, 10 years. Let's just throw it out there. He's going to be like 26 years old. Yo, you have the keys to the city. Let's go. No, you can't beat it. How is a guy like him going to say no? I mean, I know he's not like one of us, but who gives a shit? $400 million? He's going to take that. He's 100% going to take that. Unless the Nationals fucking give him a Godfather offer, and which I could totally see them doing, but Yankees are going to offer him a shit ton of money. He is the number 1 overall hitter. Actually, no, Didi might be the number 1 overall hitter. Well, actually, Ohtani kind of is the number 1 overall hitter, but I don't even know where to put Ohtani. He's the number 1 overall outfielder. Let's say Harper is. Averaging 9.6 a game. Hit a blast last night. Hit a blast 2 nights ago. He's a fucking stud, Bryce Harper. Yeah. Great pick, 4th overall. And then Pete got Goldschmidt on the swing back, but Goldschmidt has been a little... I feel like a lot of 2nd and 3rd picks for guys have been really bad. I have one of them, being Jose Ramirez. He's been atrocious. He's batting .067, I think. He's horrible right now. He can't hit a fucking lick. But yeah, like me and Pete were talking about, like Corey Dickerson, people just overlook some guys in fantasy sometimes. The Michael Brantleys of the world. Guys get hurt towards the end of the year. Everyone forgets about him. He's starting the year off hurt. Fuck this. he drops 200 spots. Michael Brantley shouldn't be dropping 200 spots. He's always been hurt, Michael Brantley, yes, but he's coming back. He's going to be hitting third, fourth, fifth in a nice lineup. I know the Indians aren't really, they're not hitting at all. The entire team, I think, probably 1 through 5 is all hitting under 200. It's really bad. Even Lindor, Encarnacion, they're all, Kipnis, fucking everyone, Ramirez, they're all, no one's hitting. Yonder Alonso, no one's hitting. Yep, but Pete, you got my man, Kingery. Love him. He's a stud. He's going to be really good. He batted third one day for the Phillies a couple games ago. He needs a spot. I don't know if there's going to be a spot for him. Super utility guy this year, I think. He's not bad. He just needs an injury. I could totally see it happen. It's baseball. Guys get injured left or right. Ask the Mets. They know. Let's see. Who did I like? Oh, Syndergaard. He just does what Syndergaard does, okay? He throws heat. He throws fucking heat. 17 strikeouts already in only 10 innings pitched. He got hit a little hard against the Cardinals. I think he still wound up winning that game. He's only the 29th best pitcher, but I'd see that totally changing. When the weather warms up a little bit, he's going to be fucking rearing back a little bit more. He's a very hard person to hit a baseball off of. Put it that way. And then let's see. Let me see this summary. Who was your bomb scorers? Didi. No, see, Didi's number 2. Yeah, Didi's another guy. Fucking, he is crushing right now. He's the best hitter on the Yankees. He's the only hitter on the Yankees. Stanton, Judge, all they do is strike out. I don't understand how you have 2 guys batting back-to-back who their number one thing they do is strike out. It's not get a hit. Like, usually it's like, this guy's going to have 180 hits on the year. No, it's this guy's going to have 180 strikeouts on the year, 160 hits. What the fuck? What are the Yankees doing? You can't bat it back-to-back. It's literally like, you're going to have so many 1, 2, 3 innings with these guys. This guy Stanton is struck out. He went 0 for 7 yesterday. 5 strikeouts again. Come on, we can't be striking out like this. Guys got to cut down on the fucking swings. A little bit. I know they hit it a ton. They fucking crush balls. I've never seen balls hit as hard as they hit them. The StatCast shit is ridiculous. You see balls going 117 miles an hour. I don't even think a fucking baseball could travel that fast. And these guys are hitting it that far. Yeah, Rhys Hoskins, stud, young stud buck. Batting .440 on the young year. Devers, another young guy. Mia Marco's guy. Love Rafael Devers. And then you had Gio. Gio is one guy that I don't know why he was picked so late this year. He was picked 84th overall. Last year he had like a 2.7 ERA. I don't understand that. That was a really good pick. Yeah, and then like Bellinger and like guys like that, like Carpenter. I think Carpenter's gonna come. He bats 3 for a decent offense. I definitely could see him being a top 10 option. Either being, I think he's first, second, third eligible, or is he just first eligible? Whatever he is, but he's gonna get all these eligibilities eventually because they have him playing everywhere. Yeah. And then moving on to Massey's team, with a horrible week. Only 675 total points, led by one Mike Trout, who is a stud, but he's second fiddle right now to Shohei Ohtani, which is fucking ridiculous because he's the best player in baseball, and everyone is fucking is saying this guy Trout is just another dude. He's not. He's Mike Trout. Okay, all he does is fucking slug home runs and steal bases. He's a perennial 30-30 guy. He could do it every year. He could go 40-40. Probably one of the last few guys that can do it. Definitely could see him going 40-40. But he had not that good of a week. 9 for 41 total. What do you wound up with? Average of 5.8. That's solid though, 5.8. And you had Andrelton Simmons. Wow, Simmons had a good week too. Another 5.8. Dylan Bundy. Mash, that is a really good pick. This guy, Dylan Bundy, he's a stud. He was a highly touted prospect. 15 strikeouts, 13 innings so far. Keeping that whip down at 1. Might be a little lucky. Might not be a little lucky though. all the ratios are going to go up a little bit. He's going to get hit hard one game. It always happens. It's baseball. All these fucking laws of averages happen. You had Eugenio Suarez, who just fractured his thumb, took a fucking ball. I think he was a righty. He dodged the ball and got hit on this hand, fractured his fucking thumb. Real ugly injury. He took the hit, walked down first base, stayed in the game. I was like, what the fuck is this guy doing? Fractured his thumb. He's going to be out a few weeks. Cano, stud second baseman. Felipe Rivera, one of the really underrated relief pitchers in baseball, especially with the Pirates going 7-2. People didn't think the Pirates were going to be any good at all, especially me. I thought they were going to be horrible. It's still early on in the year. Definitely could see them falling back down to earth. But Felipe Rivera is a fucking fantasy stud. Case in point, when you throw up 27.5 points as a reliever, that's really fucking good. It's very hard to... Oh, no. That was the doubleheader day. That's why. I was going to say, what the fuck? He saved 2 games that day. That's what it was. He had a doubleheader day. He pitched 2 innings, had 5 strikeouts, gave up 1 hit, 2 saves, 27.5 points for one day as a reliever. That's fucking incredible. I was going to say, how the fuck is it? That can't be right. No, but... It is. He pitched in the doubleheader. He pitched both games of the doubleheader. JD Martinez starting off really, really slow. Only averaging 3 points a game. Yeah, he's gonna hit 35 home runs. He's all right. Billy Hamilton. I don't think he should be owned in the points league right now. He bats 9th for a bad offense. They're a horrible offense. They just got shut out. Jameson Taillon pitched a fucking gem yesterday. It was a pleasure to watch that game. I'm glad I bet the Reds. Yes, I bet the Reds and lost. But watching Taillon pitch, it was 100% worth the $50. And then guys like Stephen Piscotty sucks. Bad team. Doesn't have any. You don't know if he's playing or not half these games. He's got no continuity. Ugh, no good. Kinsley just came back yesterday for you, which is nice. Byron Buxton had a horrible week. He's batting 185 on the year. He's in a return. Byron Buxton last year, ex-Marco, he fucking carried us in a playoff run. He is a fucking stud. He batted 300 from the All-Star break on. He was hitting home runs, stealing bases. He was one of the best players in baseball from probably August on. Maybe, no, like mid-July on. He was one of the best players in all of baseball. Really came into his 5 tools that everyone talked about. He's the best fielding center fielder in baseball. He's one of the fastest. He has a fucking cannon arm. He hits for power. He hits for contact. Definitely see. I love Buxton. I would love to trade for him, Mesh. If you want to move him, let me know. I'll take him off your hands for anything. Not for anything, but you get my point. Anthony Rizzo. He's been hurt for 3-4 days. The thing about Anthony Rizzo is, I don't want to sound like a dick, but he's a young man that has had cancer. And that is one thing that gets me nervous with him. He has had cancer before. He has a little back injury right now, but cancer comes back, man. It goes into remission for a few years, but sometimes it fucking comes back, and I could see it coming back. I mean, no, I don't want to say that. I don't want to see it come back, okay? Because that's a horrible thing to say. But Rizzo will always have those injury concerns for me. He will always have those injury concerns because at any given moment something bad could happen. His back is a little fucked up right now. Joe Madden is like, all right, this guy's hurt. All right, you got a first base glove? All right, you're gonna play first base today. Yeah. This guy Rizzo, in some leagues, he was like a second base eligible. They would switch gloves mid at bat. They would go out onto the field. Joe Madden would have his stupid defensive setup. He would put Zobrist at first with a first baseman's glove. Rizzo fucking literally 13 feet away from the batter because they knew he was in a bunt with a regular 11.5-inch glove. What the hell? So Rizzo wound up getting second base eligibility in a lot of leagues. Did he get it in our league? I don't know if he got it in our league. I can't fucking tell. I don't think he did, though. Yeah, but Rizzo, he's on the mend right now. I wouldn't mind seeing him go to the DL in your sake, for your sake, because you want that extra spot just so you could get someone else in there. Maybe a reliever. Maybe you get a nice spot starter for a week. You get someone who's playing a bad team. Someone playing like the Padres or someone like that. Yeah. And Mesh, you only started 11 out of 10 pitchers, it looks like. You can't do that. You got to start 16 guys, all right? On a week like that. All the extended weeks, you got to start all the guys you possibly can. I know you get your ass kicked. You got your ass kicked. But, 5 more starts. You get 3 guys throwing 30. You pick up a guy who throws 40. You never know. Anything happens. Anything could happen. Next matchup I'm going to talk about is with the worst team in the league versus Hoyt Poitmanen. I have no clue what that means. There's an inside joke for that. I don't know what it is. But Jay, you're jerking everyone. Jay, I think your team is really bad. Okay? I'm going to be honest right now. I think your team is very, very bad. You have one really, really good player in Manny Machado. That's it. Okay? I hate Aaron Judge, fantasy-wise. He's a good baseball player, don't get me wrong. But in this point system, with the minus points for these hitters, where you're going to go games where you go minus with him, I'm just not huge on him. I'm not huge. 32nd overall pick. He's averaging 4.8 a game, which isn't not that bad, not horrible. It's actually very solid. But I'm not huge on Judge. I definitely could see him taking a huge step back from last year. He's not hitting 50 home runs again. He's a 250 hitter in the minors. You don't just go from 250 to batting 330 in the majors like that. It don't happen. Especially when you have a swing like him, especially when you have an approach like him, where you either hit the ball fucking 485 feet, you strike out, or you walk. So he's a true 3 outcome guy. He's one of the many 3 outcome guys we have in this league now. Giancarlo being another one. It's either a home run, walk, or strikeout. This is what the league has come to with these fucking launch angles and StatCast. Changed the whole fucking ball game up. Some people hate it. Some people love it. Doesn't matter to me. I really don't care. I just want to see dingers and I want to see fucking curveballs fucking breaking from my head to my fucking toes. Yes. But, Jay, everyone else on your team, I'm just bleh about. Brandon Drury goes down. I love Drury. But he went down midweek for you. He went on the DL with like migraines and vision problems. I don't know what the fuck is going on with the Yankees. Everyone's getting hurt again. I feel like we're the Mets. Eric, it never thames, it pours. He's finally getting more playing time now. Yelich just went on the DL. He's had like from April to like May, June, he fucking tore it up last year, and then the league caught up to him and said, all right, this guy can't hit this bitch, so we're just going to keep giving it to him. And that's what I think they kept doing. I don't see him being more than a 260 hitter, 25, 30 home runs maybe. That's about it. He's not what he was last year, and he was fucking incredible for the first half of last year. He's also going to sit a lot against lefties. I'm not huge on Thames. Votto, pump the brakes on him. He's really good. He's Joey Votto. He's an Italian. He's the fucking man. We're going to see Joey Votto just rise the ranks in points because this is what he does. He starts off slow. I remember 2-3 years ago he started off slow and he had the best second half in the history of second halves. He batted like 400 in the second half. Don't be surprised if Votto does some stupid shit like that. But if he starts slow, Jay, you might want to trade him, get a little bit more than a little 2-for-1 action. I could be your guy over here. I could be your guy. 2-for-1, 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 2-for-1. Jordy Montgomery, fucking a horrible game yesterday by Montgomery. You go up 5-0, throw fucking balls down the plate, don't walk people, okay? You give up an 0-2 fucking home run to Danny Valencia, who hasn't been good in fucking 4 years since he was on the Twins. Fucking horrible, man. I had enough. I had enough of this Yankee shit. We're 5-5 right now. This is not this. I can't take this shit. All right, we're our lineup looks like shit yesterday. We roll a bullshit out there. 1 through 3, great hitters. You go 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can't even name these guys. You got fucking Tyler Austin, Tyler Wade, Neil Walker. Come on, guys. Let's get it together here. Dexter Fowler. Horrible week. He started off slow. Couldn't hit for shit. He went 4 for 30. Ugh. Very not so good. Marcus Stroman got hit a little hard. He's got an 8.38 ERA. He wasn't highly touted in the draft this year. 89th overall. I remember years past he was like a top 10 pitcher. Not anymore. He got his fucking tits lit up. 2 times. Then you had Matt Davidson. You picked him up. I don't know if he's still on your team, but he scored -5 for you. Yeah, it's not optimal. You can't be having these -5 games, -5 weeks. He only went 0 for 6. So he must have been in your line maybe 2 games, and he had -5 points. You were better off picking up Jerry Giannini in that spot. And actually, it would have been a great pickup because she scored more points than him in those 2 games. And she has a nice pair of tits. Kenley Jansen got fucking shellacked. Think about this. Joe Panic. He might be the only player to say, I have hit a home run. A lefty hitter to say, I have hit a home run against Clayton Kershaw and Kenley Jansen. Imagine being able to say that. Back-to-back games you hit a home run against Kershaw and then Jansen to fucking win it. Imagine saying that. Joe Panic, fucking Joe Boch's cousin. Amazing. Truly is amazing. Great times. Jay, I think you need to make a move with 3. You got to start picking up guys. You got to start starting the amount of pitchers too. You got to make some moves, Jay. How the fuck do you say it? Minute. This is Jay's brother, I'm guessing, Adam. Very, very, very solid week, Adam. I'm not too familiar with you. I don't know if I ever met you. And if I met you, I was probably fucking hammered. Yes, but who do you got here that I really like? Come on, let me see the summary. Chris Bryant. It's Chris Bryant. He's Chris Bryant. 30 home runs, 100 RBIs. Give it, take it, you eat it. 280 hitter. This is what he does. We know this. Corey Kluber. The Kluber is the man. The only bad pitch that I've seen him throw this year was against Shohei Ohtani when Ohtani took him fucking yard to left center field. Did he wind up losing that game? He might have wound up losing that game because he only wound up with 23 points. I don't think... No, he took the loss opening day. He pitched 8 innings against Seattle. He took that loss. Imagine that. Whatever. Kluber's the fucking man. Cy Young last year. Completely turned it up the second half of the year. He is a fucking stud. If he starts out hot, watch out. Because this guy is one of the last few guys that I could say might have an ERA under 2 for the year. And I could totally see him doing it because he has some fucking nasty wipeout pitches that you can't even fucking hit. He's the Kluber. He's the man. Charlie Morton. Where the hell did this guy come from? Averaging 28.4 points. He played against San Diego and Baltimore. Let's be real here. We know they're not really good hitting teams. He did pitch very well though. 2 quality starts. He only has a 1 whip. Hasn't given up a run. We're gonna see the ERA raise. It always happens. But yeah, Charlie Morton was a great, excellent 2-star pitcher this week. What more can you ask for than 57 points from a guy that you probably drafted 251st? So it was just a guy saying, hey, let me just grab this guy to have a great first week. Ozzie Albies, I love Ozzie Albies. I love the Atlanta Braves. I love what they're doing there. Nice young youth movement. Acuna's coming up soon. The Braves are going to be really good in a few years. Ozzie Albies is going to be one of the guys, too, leading them. He's a tremendous, tremendous athlete. Played the Rockies a 2 games ago, I think, Saturday. Made a diving catch up the middle for a double play that would have been a walk-off hit for the Rockies. Incredible fucking play. Really good player. And then Luke Weaver, love Luke Weaver, very young, St. Louis pitcher. They just breed these guys. There's so many of them. They just keep going like this. Hey, hey. They just keep these guys going. Luke Weaver, Jack Flaherty, all these guys. Carlos Martinez, Alex Reyes is down in the minors still. There's just so many guys. They have a plethora of starting pitchers. And they have the best catcher in baseball. It doesn't help when you have Yadier Molina calling a game and saying, listen, kid, I'm going to make you millions of dollars. I'm going to throw down 1, 2, or 3 fingers. Just fucking pay attention, all right? Because it's either going to be here or it's going to be there, okay? And when it's here, I want it here. And when it's there, I want it there. And when it's 2, I want it in the fucking dirt, okay? And that's what Yachty does. He's the fucking best catcher in all of baseball. I don't care what anyone says. And Inciarte, another Brave, leading off for them. Adam, I like your team a lot. Nice, solid team. Keuchel, not good of a 2 starts. You had Ian Happ hit the first home run in baseball. I think you dropped him already because he had a horrible, horrible week. And you don't know when the hell he's starting. It's another guy in Joe Maddon's fucking grand scheme of things. You have Sanchez, who might hit the DL. I don't know. He should because he went 2 for 32 on the week. Horrible, horrible performance from him this week. I can totally see him going on the DL. Just throw him on there. Who cares? And Julio Teheran got to hair it up. Bad. Real bad. Oh my god, I still got fucking 2 more matchups. This is crazy. Next matchup of the week. Team Giannini versus Lindor Truffles. Jack, incredible comeback. He was down points. I don't know how many points going into the last game. He had Trey Turner throw up like 10, 11 points. Wound up putting him ahead of Patty. Jack, really good managing. Liked all your pickups on Sunday. You had Sean Newcomb throw the game of his life in Colorado. 32 points. Love that. You finally figured out, oh wow, I have to start 16 pitchers? All right, so I'm just going to just keep adding, and you started about 4 pitchers. You could have had one more because Lance Lynn actually didn't wind up starting because they got postponed. But like the style, Jack, you did the right thing. Smart man. You would have lost if you didn't do that. Put it that way. Garrett Cole came out swinging this week. 70 points. 22 strikeouts. I think he leads the league in strikeouts, if I'm not mistaken. It's either him or Cole Hamels. They're both high up there. Tanaka-san, hey. He's averaging 25 a game. 2 solid starts. Game against Baltimore. Tough loss. Real tough loss. But 2 quality starts. Can't beat it. Quality starts are huge in this league. If you have guys that are just going to continuously throw quality starts, they're going to score 20 points every single game. Just with the points, with 8.5 points being a quality start, plus the innings, plus everything. 20 points every single. You could take the loss and still score 20 points. Yeah. Sean Newcomb, fucking plug, pop. Yu Darvish, nice game. I think he pitched Saturday. Pitched a really, really good game. What did he wind up with on Saturday? 28 points. Had a shaky first start against Miami, but he settled down, played in Milwaukee. Milwaukee's a little better of an offense, too. Baseball, law of averages happens. You dropped Leandro Alonso. No clue why. Did he get picked up? He's on waivers till Tuesday. Someone better pick up Yonder Alonso. Jay, I'm looking at you. If you don't pick him up, you're shot. Ty Blatch, another guy you picked up late. Jack, you made your moves real smart. You had the moves. You made them. You loaded up on the pitchers on Sundays. You're going to see this. Teams loading up on pitchers on Sundays. Because a lot of these teams, they don't have enough pitchers, I've noticed. You can't have 6 pitchers. It's not going to work for 10 starts. You're only going to have 1 or 2 guys on a double start a week. You're never going to have weeks like this where you have 2 guys going double starts. It just doesn't happen. But Jack, really, really good managing. Definitely, I could see you in the playoffs just by the way you manage. No, I can't. Horrible football manager. Jack, you know this. My number, probably, actually, you're not even my rival anymore. Wonder's my rival because Wonder wins. But Jack, you got a lot to prove in this league. Like your team though, a lot. Trey Turner's a fucking stud. I don't know why they're batting him 6th. He's a leadoff hitter. He's a 2-hitter. Hell, I could see him being a 3-hitter, but he is not a 6-hitter. He really doesn't have that much pop. He's got to get on base. He's got to have Bryce Harper driving him in. I don't know what the hell they're doing there. Fucking Dave Martinez is clueless. George Springer. You got a good team, Jack. Good offense. Nice offense. I would pick Yonder Alonso back up, though, if I were you. And then Patty O. Tough luck. Tough luck loss. Jose Berrios throws a complete game, his first start. Me and Marco traded him in another league for the bum. 53 points in that first game. Only 7 points the second game. Came back down to earth a little bit. Berrios, one of the highly touted rookie. Well, no, he's not a rookie anymore, but he was highly touted coming out of the minors. I think he started developing his slider. He throws a curveball. I don't know. He started developing his breaking pitch, whatever one he throws more. He's been working it in more. He's got 13 strikeouts, 13.2 innings. Can't ask for more. Strikeout inning from a starter. The Blackmon, Charlie Blackmon, he fucking rakes. He just got paid too. Let me see how much he got paid. 6-year, $108 million. I think that's a fucking discount. But he is 30 years old. But what are you going to do? You got to pay your guys. He wasn't getting the money anywhere elsewhere because, I'll be honest with you, I would not pay a guy that much money who's 30 years old and who plays in Colorado because you know his numbers are dropping as soon as he leaves there. But good for him. He fucking looks like he's from Colorado, too, with that fucking stupid hair and stupid beard. You got the DeGrominator, too. Yo, these Mets are so fucking good, and I'm so mad that I'm not a Met fan. I fucking hate watching them be so good. They got DeGrom, they got Syndergaard, they got Seth Lugo last night, fucking going 3 innings. Really, they're an exciting team to watch. I love watching Met games just because I know it's going to be, the pitchers are going to fucking pitch. Okay, I watch a Yankee game, and the pitchers don't pitch. Okay, they go 5 innings, and then Aaron Boone is fucking going like this, or he's going like this. No, I want to see the pitchers go fucking 7, 8 innings. That's what I want to see. I want to see my studs go. DeGrominator, though, 2 really, really good starts. Only has 1 win. Could have got another win. No, he's got 2 wins. I'm sorry. Strikeouts have been a little bit down for him, but doesn't really matter. When you're going 6, 7 innings every game, get those quality starts. Marco Estrada, was he drafted? He was fucking added through free agency. Unbelievable. That's a really good pickup, Estrada. People forget about him, too. He has 1 bad year. Everyone forgets how he sucks. No, he doesn't. He's still a good pitcher. Got a nice little changeup. I don't know. Baseball is just such a weird sport. Year to year, it's just so difficult to predict. Guys get hurt, and then the next year, guys are just forgotten about. It's look at it. Case in point, look at Estrada. He wasn't even hurt. He just had a bad year. He had a down year, and no one fucking remembers him. Crazy, man. Cespedes, 36.5 points, 3 home runs on the week. Ozuna, 35 points. Definitely think he's coming back down to earth this year. Had a decent, solid week, averaging 3.9. Kimbrel and Wade Davis. You got a lot of closers, Pat. You're going to have to dish one of them. You can't start 4 of them. You can only start 3. And having 4 of them on your, with one of them being on your bench is horrible. You have to pick and choose every single night who's going to win, and it's impossible to do that because anyone wins on any given night. It's baseball. You're going to get yourself sick over it. So if I were you, I would just fucking drop one of those guys because I don't want the hassle of dealing with that shit. I just want 3 guys. I plug them in every single day. Bam. Having the 4th guy it's either you're not going to start a guy, he gets the save, and the guy you start is going to blow a save and it's a 30-point swing. You're going to see. And you're going to get sick over it. Because I have been in that situation before. Cole Hamels. He's the one who leads the league in strikeouts. Believe it or not, big old Cole Hamels. 3 starts, though. One of the few guys who went three starts. Quintana. Lindor is batting 194. I don't know what the fuck's going on in Cleveland. I don't know what they're drinking. I think it's just freezing there, and no one wants to play baseball right now. It's got to thaw out over there. It's just so stupid when they start the season this early. It's still fucking wintertime in half these places. You go to Cleveland, you go to Detroit, it's fucking snowing. I had Miguel Cabrera slip on a base because it was icy. What the fuck is this? This guy plays in Venezuela. The weather's fucking 85 and sunny every single day, and he has to deal with fucking snow? It's not right. Not fucking right. Um, yeah, Patty, tough loss. You'll deal with it. These other two teams, La Familia and Chicago Whitelocks, that was another fucking barn burning fucking matchup. Who is Jay Matariliano? Yeah, he's Italian though. I'll tell you that much. Versus Tyler Lockery and Max Muzak, the Chicago Whitelocks. My choice to win it all, the Whitelocks, because they are fucking stacked. What a fucking draft they had, man. I'm looking at this team from top to bottom. They're really good. Then you look at their DL and you're like, how the fuck do they have Justin Turner, Daniel Murphy, and Madison Bumgarner all on their DL? This is a scary team. This is the team you do not want to see 10 weeks from now because this team is going to be real fucking good. I'm trying to fucking make a move for Bumgarner right now. I'm not giving up Ohtani for him. Everyone should know that. I'm not. Ohtani's really untouchable right now, okay? But I'm definitely going to try and make a move with them. They're going to, if they get any more injuries, they're going to have to start making moves because you can't have these guys on your bench not collecting any points and just wasting a roster spot because they have a lot of guys. They have Zunino, who's in a bench spot on the DL. Murphy, Turner both on the DL. Bumgarner and Jamie Nelson on the DL. They're going to have to start releasing guys. Jake Lamb just got hurt for them. It's another guy. Bogarts gets hurt, sliding into the dugout yesterday. This team from top to bottom was really fucking good, though. They hit, they rake. The outfield is fucking unreal. You have Marte, Pollock, Kane, Eaton. I love that outfield. And then the pitching staff. Jameson Taillon leading your team. What is he? Number 2 overall pitcher. 38 points he's averaging. What a fucking game he pitched yesterday. I'm telling you, it was a fucking treat. Xander Bogaerts, another guy talking about launch angle. He changed his launch angle big time. I saw a stat yesterday. Could not believe it. Xander Bogaerts this year has 6 balls hit on the barrel this year. Last year, he only barreled up 6 balls. I don't know how they come up with that stat. It's a fucking crazy stat to think about, but he looks like he's hitting the ball a little bit harder. He's averaging 8 points a game. We can totally see that. He's batting .368. He's having a real solid year. He got a little hurt yesterday. I think he slid into the dugout. We're going to see what happened. Diagnosed with a left ankle injury. Hopefully he's not hurt. Hopefully he's not hurt for too long. Hopefully he avoids the DL. AJ Pollock batting 4. Holy shit. AJ Pollock fucking coming out hot. 3 stolen bases. Home run. Batting .343. Coming out hot. Hope he stays healthy. That's one of the guys I need to stay healthy because AJ Pollock is a really, really good baseball player. I think 2-3 years ago he had a fucking crazy year. And then last year he was fucking horrible because he was coming off an injury. Was it 2 years? No, yeah, 3 years ago he had a crazy year. 2 years ago he wound up getting hurt in spring training. Arenado, 55 points. I feel like that's not even a good week for him. He's averaging 5.5. He is the best third baseman in baseball, defensively, offensively. One of the few guys who's going to go 30 to 40 home runs, 115 to 130 RBIs. It's just automatic. He's locked in for over 100 RBIs. Playing in Colorado, when you have your leadoff hitter driving in 100 runs, your 3-4 hitter is going to probably drive in a little bit more. Lorenzo Cain, another fucking guy, stud. Batting 3. They love batting him 3. Craig Counsell loves batting him 3. Think he's going to stay in that 3 hole now with Yelich hurt too. Another guy guys forgot about, David Price. Gets hurt last year. Everyone forgets about him. Who's David Price? Never heard of him. When does he get drafted? 123rd overall. This guy's pitching like the ace that he is, because he is an ace. He still had a decent year last year, albeit it was out of the bullpen, but 2 quality starts, averaging 5 Ks a game. Not too shabby, 25, 29 points respectively. Starling Marte, back in that 3 hole, back to hitting high in the order after juicing last year. Heavy juice head. Spreading his points out. Only batting .250, but 7 runs, 4 RBIs, 2 stolen bases, home run. Guy who's getting all over that stat book. Yadier Molina, best catcher in baseball. I don't care what anyone says. Actually, no, it's either him or Posey. I'm taking Yadi all day because I think Yadi has a slight advantage defensively. Um, Sale, another ace. Cueto pitching out of his mind right now. Think he's coming back down to earth. Definitely a sell high candidate. Um, Cueto hasn't been good in 2 years. He hasn't been good. No reason why his whip, his ERA should be lower than his whip right now. Archie Bradley, the fireman, best beard in baseball probably, better than Dallas Keuchel. I don't care what you say. 5 holds. This guy's pitching a lot. Great fucking pickup with him. You got Andrew Miller too. I like that little hold situation you got there. Max and Tyler, you're gonna fucking win a lot of games. And if you get healthy, you're gonna win even more games. They're my team to win it all. Um, let's see. Yeah, that's about it for them. What's this team? La Familia, okay. La Familia. Joe. Come on, what's going on here? Yeah, Joe. You ran into the wrong team this week, put it that way. You scored the third most points, and you take a loss. Horrible feeling, really bad feeling. But with that, you could still be positive, okay? Because there are moral victories in fantasy baseball, okay? You only started 14 pitchers. Could have got an extra 2 starts out of that. That would have been nice. Might have had a shot to win. You never know. Could have picked up Sean Newcomb, throw up 30 points, 32 points, and another guy to come with him. You wind up winning there. Justin Smoke, though, fucking Yankee killer, crushing the Yankees. He's batting 351 on the young year, 10 RBIs already. He's continuing his fucking rampage from last year. Another guy talking about launch angles, switched it up, switched the whole game up. Familia, what a fucking week. 4 saves. I thought this guy wasn't going to be the closer. Oh yeah, he is going to be the closer because he's the best pitcher of the bullpen. Why would he be the closer? DJ LeMahieu, nice 50 points, 2 home runs. Very uncharacteristic of him. I don't think he's hit more than 15. He might have though, but 2 home runs, unbelievable for him for a week. Correa, one of the best shortstops in baseball. Don't get me wrong. 5.5 points averaging, batting 310. What are we doing here? He's a stud. He's Correa. See, D. Gordon, another guy, worked with Ken Griffey Jr. in the offseason. If he learns how to hit the ball, he could be really, really good. If he could get that average to about 290, 300, 310, he's going to be a fucking stud. He's going to steal 60 bases while doing it too. He's going to be a top 20 overall hitter if he does that. Stolen bases are huge in this league. I think they're worth 3 points. You have a guy stealing 60 of them, it's just like having a guy hit like 20 home runs, plus all of his other counting stats. He's going to be really good if he continues this pace. 3 stolen bases already. And let's see. Stanton, crushing balls left and right, but striking out like a fucking phenom would. Let's see what he did on the week. I want to see his minus games because he had -5 games. -5 yesterday, -5 on April 3rd. If you look at his game logs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 past games, -10 and -1, -11. He's got like 3 total fantasy points in those 6 games. It's fucking horrible. It's boom or bust. It's one of the terms we talk about in football.